So today we're going to tackle a really big question. What is a university actually for these days? And we're going to explore that whole idea by looking at the amazing stories packed inside just one single university journal. Let's get into it.
No, really, just take a second and think about it. What's the very first image that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's probably something, well, something like this.
These ancient lecture halls, maybe some towering stacks of dusty old books. And look, that's definitely part of the story. But the reality today, it's also this. Scientists out on a research boat in the middle of the ocean, trying to solve one of the planet's biggest problems. The modern university, it isn't just a place anymore. It's an action. And that action goes way, way beyond the campus walls. We're talking about research that's happening out in the real world, on the front lines of global health crises and huge environmental challenges. So meet Dr. Lena Bergman. She's a researcher who studies preeclampsia. It's a really dangerous complication in pregnancy. But here's the thing, to truly understand its impact, she knew she couldn't just stay in a lab in Sweden. She had to go where it was happening. In her case, that meant going to Cape Town, South Africa, to work right alongside patients and a local doctor. And what she said about her experience is just, wow, it's so powerful. This really shows you that research isn't just about spreadsheets and data, it's about real human connection. Being there, on the ground, completely changed how she saw the very disease she'd spent years of her life studying. And this is exactly why that real-world experience is so critical. I mean, we're not talking about some abstract academic puzzle here. Preeclampsia is a leading cause of death for both mothers and their babies all over the world. So Dr. Bergman's work, which is now fueled by this direct, hands-on experience, could literally save countless lives. Now, that same hands-on approach is happening in a totally different world. We're going from a hospital in Cape Town straight to the deck of the research vessel Skagerrak. The scientists on this ship are hunting for something that's basically invisible, the tiny bits of microplastic that are everywhere in our oceans. And the scale of this problem is it's mind-boggling. Get this, over 90% of all the world's seabirds are now thought to have plastic in their stomachs. This research isn't just about counting pollutants. It's about trying to understand a crisis that affects the entire planet's food web. And yeah, that includes us. But the university's mission isn't only about the natural world. There's also this race against time to document and save the incredibly rich story of human culture itself. I absolutely love this quote from the linguist Malin Petzel. It just completely flips your whole perspective, doesn't it? It makes you ask, what do we lose when we only see the world through the big, dominant languages? It suggests that every single language has its own unique way of seeing reality. And that is exactly what's at stake here. You see, an endangered language isn't just a bunch of words. It's a whole worldview, a cultural history, that is at risk of being completely erased forever once its last speakers are gone. Just look at that number. Out of about 7,000 languages spoken on Earth today, about half of them are expected to vanish in the next 100 years. That is thousands of entire ways of seeing the world at risk of being lost for good. So university researchers are literally in a race against the clock, trying to record these voices before they go silent. Okay, so the university is a place for discovery, it's a place for preservation, but it's also something else. Something that is absolutely essential for any healthy society. It's an arena, a place where the difficult, sometimes uncomfortable, but totally necessary conversations are supposed to happen. So for instance, here we're looking at a seminar about freedom of speech. I mean, at a time when democracy itself is being challenged all over the planet, the university provides a space to really pick apart those challenges, to debate the very foundations of our society, and to wrestle with these huge, complex questions that have no easy answers. And this whole idea of debate, it's not just for talking about the outside world. It has to be turned inward too, because a university isn't just one big monolithic thing. It's a living, breathing community full of passionate people, and believe me, they do not always agree on what to do next. And this slide, it captures that internal tension perfectly. On one side, you have the university's plan. They want to merge a research station to make things more efficient. But on the other side, you have the researchers themselves, and they're worried that this move could totally kill their unique work, and they feel like nobody even asked them about it. This tension, this debate, it's actually a healthy and really necessary part of how a university works. So, okay, we've seen field research in South Africa, we've seen microplastic hunters out at sea, linguists trying to save dying languages,
And even these fierce internal debates. What does all of this add up to? Why does any of it matter? Well, when you put all the pieces together, a much clearer picture starts to form, doesn't it? The modern university isn't just one thing. It's a place for hands-on global health innovation. It's for frontline environmental science. It's a safe harbor for urgent cultural preservation. And it's a vital arena for critical debate, both about society and about itself. So, at the end of the day, a university is so much more than some quiet ivory tower. It's this messy, dynamic, and absolutely vital ecosystem. It's a place that's designed not just to find new knowledge and protect old wisdom, but to constantly challenge its own ideas. It's where we push the very boundaries of our world. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Remember, all of these incredible stories, they came from just one journal, from one university, in one little snapshot of time. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other world-changing ideas, what other debates and discoveries are happening right now, just out of sight?